Welcome back, everyone, to Heart Renderings. Hope you're enjoying the stories. This prompt is First Time I Saw Her. The first time I saw her was in a painting in the Louvre. I was visiting Paris many years ago, and of course the Louvre was on the sightseeing list. I can no longer remember the painting's name or artist. However, it was a portrait of a woman, probably 18th century, lots of velvet and lace, and a too tight bodice that I'm sure hindered her breathing. I found myself staring at her as she felt so familiar. And then, of course, I'm wondering if I've gone crazy, as how could I know her? And yet, I was at the museum at closing time, and I was the only one at the portrait. It seemed the painting was coming alive in some 3D otherworldly way. I prayed that the museum guard wouldn't come by now, not just yet. I took a deep breath and stared deeply into her eyes, and I could hear this voice in my head say, "I never died. We knew each other as children in this lifetime, and I'm so happy to see you again." My mind explodes with, "I never died." What? Really? What does that mean? I hear again, "My spirit has lived on many times, and you and I have had so many lifetimes together." I'm transfixed and say, "Will we meet again now, this time?" "Yes, of course," she says. "It's hard being this patient, waiting and waiting." "Okay," I say, "where are we to meet?" She says, "At a little cafe on the left bank. I will be wearing an orchid-colored dress and a funny hat. You'll know me, and don't worry, for sure I'll know you." I say, "When will we meet?" She says, "As soon as you leave here and find your way there. I'll be waiting." While I pondered the state of my sanity, I quickly left the museum to meet my old, truly old friend, wondering all along, how is this possible? I hail a cab and give directions, and off we go to meet up with a piece of my past and possible future. I knew that cafe. It had a saxophone player I liked, and as I strolled up to get closer, she appeared, in more modern clothes and a little beret with flowers. We ran to each other as only old friends can do, as now I don't know or can't remember the last lifetime. We hugged, sat down, and had coffee. We caught up on these lifetimes, and then she said, "I must go, as these visits are tenuous, very short, and take big energy." What I do remember is we were sisters. The end. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe.